A lot of On30 locomotives run on wood for fuel. How to adapt this small trackside coal bin kit to solve my wood storage problems for locomotive fuels? Well, hello YouTube. My name is Sammy. Stick around and see how we make some firewood storage bins for the On30 trains, right here on Sammy's Workshops. Hello, YouTube. My name is Sammy, and welcome back to Sammy's Workshops. My Owen 30 locomotives run on wood for fuel, and we need a place, actually several of them on the layout, for storage and easy access to firewood to keep the trains a-running. I found this currently out of production trackside coal bin kit made by Morgan Hill Models. I understand they have a new owner, and they made all kinds of cool kits. Do hope to see those back in production soon. Anyway, I decided to tackle this kit to solve my wood storage problem for locomotive fuel. I quickly found out that the kit as it comes is rather small, so I pulled some wood I had, drew up a somewhat larger version, and got started on building the pair of them. After sketching out the larger size on a scrap of paper, I cut out the wood pieces needed, following the process for the original kit, just taller, wider, and a bit deeper. Why reinvent the wheel if you don't have to? The original did look good, so we'll just get it done. I started gluing the pieces together according to the kit instructions, where you make the ends first, then the bottom floor beams to put the two ends together, and the backboards also help align those sides. You want to take some care here to keep the sides square to one another and vertical. Mine are a wee bit off, as you can see. I think it adds to the home shop kind of rustic look, right? Yeah, well, I wasn't buying that either, but it still wound up looking pretty good come the end. I added floorboards and bracing. The floorboards were cut just a wee bit overlong, and I trimmed them square using my old rail nippers. I don't cut rail with them anymore because they don't do a very good job, but they work great on wood. I could have, and actually should have, stained the wood before I built this. I didn't pre-plan that part, my bad. So I had to paint them with some inexpensive acrylics. Later on, once they're loaded and with a little weathering, I think they'll look fine. I bought some pre-cut firewood from a seller on eBay. He was selling 400 pieces of cut and split O-scale firewood, about 24 scale inches long, for $10 each package, plus a couple dollars more for the shipping. You could make your own, but I had already bought these to stack up on some little tenders I built for my porters. Here's a photo, and a build video is coming on that. It's in the works. Once the kits were built and painted, I started in on the stacking. Now, some folks in the past have commented that they'd like to see the actual process and not in high speed. That's going to come up here in a few minutes. So, ready, set, let's enjoy the music while I do some stacking. I'll be back in a few minutes to wrap this project up. I had completed the building and stacking of the first two bins prior to deciding to make a video on them. So I wound up building a third rack, which got to serve double duty. Once built and I had all the photos and some video shot, I packed it up and shipped it to my good friend Ian Finges, hope I said that right, down in Australia as a thank you. I had seen some lovely teddy bear figures that Ian had made several years ago for an old teddy bear inhabited train layout and really liked them a lot. And I asked him that if he ever made some more, that I would gladly pay for the figure and the shipping to the States. Well, one day in the mail, here comes engineer Ted E. Bear and his fireman Groot. Definitely needed a thank you. So here's a little photo of the wood rack that I'd sent down to Ian on his layout. Now his Lokis can load up with firewood too. Thanks again, my friend. You are so awesome. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, subscribe, and click on that alert bell to get notified of new videos being uploaded. I try to post new videos every 2 to 3 weeks, usually on Wednesday, with some others in between as time and projects allow. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I've got a website coming soon as well for patterns I digitize and plans I'll have to download. There's a Patreon account if you'd like to support the channel that way. There's also a way to do that on PayPal. And there are also Amazon links to tools and supplies I use if you want to get the same items. That way you have a way to do that. That also helps the channel out. Big thanks to the folks over at Amazon for that too. Be sure to leave a comment or a suggestion, maybe something you'd like to see me try down here the road in the future. I'd love to know what you want to see. I did start the channel to answer questions and to help my friends out based on things that I've learned over the years. Thanks again for stopping by. Come again soon. And till next time, see ya.